What if I told you almost everything you've ever heard about quicksand, alcohol, cracking your knuckles, or even the human brain was wrong? Think about it. We've been told for years that humans only use 10% of their brains. False. That lightning never strikes the same place twice. False. That your blood is blue inside your body. Also false. The truth is, science is constantly evolving, and it loves to take our most common knowledge facts and tear them apart. So today, we're going to expose 25 so-called facts that science has officially debunked. Some of these will shock you, some will make you laugh, and a few might even change how you see the world forever. We live in a world overflowing with information. Some of it's true and a lot of it is not. And the funny thing is, many of the facts we were taught in school by friends or in movies actually turn out to be total myths once you look at the science. This isn't just trivia, it's a reminder that curiosity matters, that we should always question what we've been told, and that sometimes the truth is way stranger than the myth. So grab your notebook, because after this video, you'll be the one dropping jaw-dropping truth bombs at your next party. Let's jump into fact number 1. 25. Humans only use 10% of their brains. Sorry, Hollywood. Science disagrees. Brain scans show that humans use virtually all parts of the brain at different times. Even when we're sleeping, multiple areas are active. So no, you don't have a secret 90% waiting to unlock superpowers. 24. Lightning never strikes the same place. Twice. Not only can it strike the same place twice, it often does. The Empire State Building gets struck by lightning about 25 times every year. Lightning doesn't care about fairness. It cares about tall metal things. 23. Your blood is blue inside your body. Nope. Blood is always red, just darker when it's low on oxygen. Your veins look blue because of how light penetrates the skin, not because your blood changes color. 22. Goldfish have 3-second memories. If that were true, goldfish would never learn where their food is. In reality, they can remember things for months, and they're even capable of simple training. So yes, your pet goldfish knows you. 21. Rust causes tetanus. Tetanus isn't caused by rust. It's caused by a bacterium, Clostridium tetani, that can be found in soil, dust, and animal waste. Rusty nails just make good delivery systems because the rough surface harbors bacteria. 20. You should drink 8 glasses of water a day. Hydration is important, but the 8 glasses rule has no scientific basis. How much you need depends on your diet, activity, and environment. You also get water from fruits, veggies, and even coffee. 19. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. Good news for knuckle poppers. Multiple studies show no link between cracking your joints and arthritis. That popping sound? It's just gas bubbles collapsing in the fluid of your joints. Satisfying, but not dangerous. 18. Bats are blind. Bats actually have pretty good eyesight, and some species can see better than humans at night. They do use echolocation, but that doesn't mean they're flying blind. 17. Shaving makes hair grow back thicker. It may feel thicker, but that's just because shaving blunts the edges, making the hair seem coarser. The growth rate and thickness are determined by genetics, not your razor. Is Mount Everest the tallest mountain on Earth above sea level? Yes. But if you measure from base to peak, Mauna Kea in Hawaii is actually taller. Yeah, most of it just happens to be underwater. Everest is the drama queen of mountains, but not the absolute tallest. 15. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. Astronauts say, nope. The wall is too narrow and blends with the natural landscape. You need binoculars from space to spot it. Cities, highways, and airports are far easier to see. 14. Space will make you explode. Without a suit, not explode. You'd pass out within 15 seconds from lack of oxygen, and your blood would start to boil from pressure loss. Scary? Yes, Michael Bay-style explosion? Number 13. Alcohol kills. Brain cells. Heavy drinking isn't good for your brain, but it doesn't literally kill brain cells. Instead, it damages the connections between them. Long-term abuse affects memory and coordination. But the cells themselves survive. 12. Chameleons change color to camouflage. Not exactly. Chameleons mostly change color to communicate, to attract mates, show dominance, or regulate temperature. Camouflage is a bonus, but not the main reason. 11. Sushi means raw fish. Actually, sushi refers to the vinegared rice. Sushi can contain raw fish, but it doesn't have to. You could eat vegetarian sushi and still be eating yours. Sushi. 10. Humans have 5 senses: touch, taste, sight, smell, hearing. Right? Science says we actually have more than 20. Balance, temperature, pain, and even your sense of where your limbs are without looking all count as senses. 9. Carrots improve your night vision. This myth took off during World War II, when the British spread it to explain why their pilots were so good at night raids. The real reason? Radar technology. Carrots are healthy, but they won't give you superhuman vision. 8. Humans didn't evolve from monkeys. We share a common ancestor with modern monkeys and apes, but we didn't come directly from them. Think cousins, not parents. Evolution is a branching tree, not a straight line. 7. The tongue has specific taste zones. You've seen those diagrams, right? Sweet at the tip, bitter at the back? Total myth. All taste buds can detect all flavors, but not like us, though some areas are more sensitive. 6. If you touch a baby bird, the mother will reject it. Not true. Most birds have a poor sense of smell, and they don't abandon chicks just because a human touched them. If you find a baby bird, putting it back in the nest won't make you a villain. 5. Glass is a slow-moving liquid. Ever heard that old glass windows are thicker at the bottom because the glass flowed? Wrong. That's just how glass was made centuries ago. Glass is solid. It doesn't drip like honey over time. 4. Bulls hate the color red. They're actually color-blind to red. What sets them off is the movement of the matador's cape, not the color. Bulls charge motion, not fashion choices. 3. Vikings wore horned helmets. Sorry to ruin the image, but no, there's no evidence Vikings wore horned helmets. That was made up by 19th century artists for operas and stuck ever since. 2. Cooking burns off all alcohol. Not true. Depending on cooking time, a dish can still retain up to 85% of its alcohol content. So yes, that wine reduction sauce might still give you a buzz. 1. Einstein failed math as a kid. Completely false. He was actually ahead of his class in math. The myth came from a mistranslation of an old biography. Turns out geniuses don't usually flunk math. So there you have it. 25 facts that science has ripped apart. Think about it. How many of these did you believe just yesterday? That's the power of myths. They spread fast, they stick in our heads, and they make the world feel simple. But the truth? The truth is always more complex, and often way more interesting. The takeaway is this: don't believe everything you hear, even if it sounds convincing. Question it, test it, explore it. Because science itself isn't about having all the answers, it's about never stopping the search. Now here's my challenge for you. Which of these myths did you believe before this video? And do you know any other facts you suspect might be wrong? Drop them in the comments, and let's keep the debunking going. If you had fun busting myths with me today, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos that separate truth from fiction. Because at the end of the day, the world isn't just stranger than we think, it's stranger than we can think.